Now we have Luke.
That was an enthusiastic introduction.
Woohoo! Yeah! Be less depressing.
Yeah, mine is actually kind of depressing. Bit of my story. I wrote this when I've had a crap year, basically. My dad died in January and my granddad died in March. And so this was written after they were both dead. And I showed it to my mom and she was like, oh, you've got to read that at your granddad's funeral. And I was like, do I have to? And she was like, well, your 8-year-old cousin will read a poem that she's written if you read yours. So I was like, well, I kind of have to now, don't I? So, it's called Long for This Earth. There comes a time in life when people discuss you and say things like, oh, he's not long for this earth. I'm told this is because you move house. Bodies get bored of this earth, so they go into the universe and find a new one. Every tiny bit of them is taken apart and moved by wind and earth and rain, and animals, and sometimes humans too. And they're put back together somewhere else, somewhere better, somewhere new, as someone else, someone new. The only problem with this system is that you can't see them again, not in a form you'd recognise as them. It's such a long process, you see, since every tiny atom has to be moved one by one. By the time they're all taken apart, you'd be old enough to be ready to join them on their journey. But in the meantime, you can see them everywhere, because we're all of us made of stardust, all mushed together. And so are trees with perfectly spaced branches to climb on, and tin cans tied to the bumper of a car driving a newly married couple to their honeymoon, and the car too, and bowls of cereal, and all of your favourite things, and your least favourite things. Everything's made of the same stuff, just in different patterns. And that's what makes this universe so awesome. When you tire of one planet, grow old and weary, and find your body won't work like it used to, it's just a sign. It's your atom saying, hey, we need to go now. We've been doing the same thing for too long, and we're bored. So you can be anything you want to be. Just have to wait for your atoms to realise that that's what they want to be too. And that's all I've got for you.